Okay, guys, gals, and fiddlers. I guess that's the way to put it, isn't it?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
I don't know how else to say it. It just doesn't seem right when it flowed off my lips.
I think it's good.
Okay. This is Real Appalachia with
Melody.
And a very squinty-eyed Shane.
I stole his glasses because I'm always the squinty one.
And now I look like a little Clint Eastwood action or something going from like I'm ready to draw on somebody. I hope nobody sees
I look
me.
like I just got my eyes dilated.
Yeah. So we make a good team here, I guess. Anyway, we're again Galax, Virginia, home of the Fiddlers Convention.
Yes.
And it has another nickname that Melody will share with you as well.
Yes, gateway to the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Okay, we're going to find out why. So we'll get on the road and take a look around here and show you some of the sights and sounds of Galax. And don't call it Galax, right?
Right.
I've heard it called all kinds of different things, but first time
Galax.
it's Galax.
Get it right.
Trust us on this. Test us. Ask anybody in this town. It's Galax.
Yes.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Let's get on the road.
All right, we're going to give you a look around a little bit better here. This is the head of the New River Trail, and down on that end is where you go into the trail. Looks like a nice little area here before the walking trail. Nice little train caboose there, and of course the painted fiddle.
I wonder what this Vaughn building is over here. It looks like an old factory of some sort.
It looks like it was an old factory, and hopefully we can figure that out and let you guys know.
Yeah, I'm sure a local in the comments will tell us exactly what this is. Give us a little history of that, because I really couldn't find anything out about it, could you?
I didn't, no.
Okay, well, let's get on the road and see what else we can find. What say you?
All right.
Okay, now we're making a left down Main Street here in Galax to give you a little show of the downtown area.
Yes.
A lot to see and do here in this town. It's amazing. I thought it was smaller than it is, but the population is pretty good size, isn't it?
Yes, in 2018 the estimated population was 6,400.
6,400, so
yeah,
about 1.5 times the size of my hometown of Richlands. So
right.
And it looks noticeably bigger.
And it is an independent city.
It's kind of neat. It's got to be one of the smaller cities.
I would think so.
So I know Norton is way down there. And okie dokie, we're getting about into the heart of the downtown area, and it's really got one of the nicer downtowns you'll see too. A lot of different shops.
It does. I just love the downtown.
Yeah,
Of course, I love the antique shops, and it seems like Galax has several nice ones to choose from.
They do, and they really embrace the Appalachian culture and heritage here too. I love that.
Yeah.
It's past McAdoo's restaurant, one of my favorite spots everywhere they are.
Mine too.
Get some onion dip right now. I can taste it.
That sounds so good.
You see a little bit of the residential area, not a whole lot, but well, that's a neat color blue on that house, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
Touched on before, did we just missed the Fiddlers Convention, unfortunately.
We did. It was last week.
Last week, so we're a day late and $1 short, but still plenty of signs of its history with the Fiddler Convention, and there's a lot of musical talents come through here for sure.
Oh yeah.
There's the Jeff Matthews Museum to the left, which we'll have a chance to check out. Old service station, that's kind of neat to see still standing.
This year was the 85th annual Fiddlers Convention.
Really?
Isn't that so awesome? They've had a festival in Southwest Virginia going on that long.
It's pretty amazing when you think about how, the appreciation for that type of music is fairly more recent than that.
Yeah.
It just shows you they embraced it right off the bat and kind of knew what was going on. And
exactly.
A lot of famous fiddlers have been through here.
And someone was mentioning to us that they have a kids night where the child fiddlers are playing. I think that would be so cool and cute to see.
Oh yeah.
There's a really beautiful church on the left there. The Presbyterian Church.
We ate lunch at the Galax Smokehouse, and I'm telling you, they're famous for their banana pudding, and let me tell you, it lives up to it. And it's just right here to the left. I don't know that you can see it in this video, but it's right here on the corner.
Yeah, with the red awning.
Yeah, right along Grayson Street, corner of Grayson Lane. And then There's a little shop we stopped at, and we'll show you a real look at that here in just a second. There's a little place we're going to stop at called the Primitive Peddler, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So we'll pull over
Great
and
store.
hop in here. They've given us permission to video him, which I'm very grateful for, Mr. and Mrs. Key. Now this is a great Appalachian store right here. It's got quilts, all kinds of stuff to decorate your home, yard, or office with. Take a look around and show you a little bit more of this place. I love stuff like this. Looks like we got some guitars here and a mandolin. Don't see those very often. Some farmer's market. The chicken clock, that's cool. Cast iron skillets. Just right for cooking or to bop somebody on the noggin with if they get out of line, I guess. And we got candles. All kinds of stuff here. It's almost overwhelming. Love this place.
The Galax, prior to 1905, 1906, was actually the name of it was Bonaparte.
Oh, awesome.
And this Galax leaf is what our city is named after. You'll only find it in this regions.
Really?
And
That's
this
awesome.
is the Galax plant.
Yeah.
And it's still used in a lot of florists.
Yeah.
And they'll pick them and bundle them, so many in a bundle,
That's pretty.
and ship them all over the world.
Yeah.
Now, they used to be shipped more than they are now, but they still ship them.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. We really appreciate your hospitality, letting us look around your store.
Yes.
We appreciate you
Absolutely.
coming in.
We'll do it.
And here's just some other, take a visitor's guide with you, and a few things of.
Thank you so much, Mr. Key. We really appreciate
Alrighty.
it.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all coming in. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
I think I remember what I wanted in here. Can we go back and get it?
And here's Melody with a little loot she got from the Primitive Peddler.
Yes.
And look at that happy smile.
I'm so excited to have this. I love fall and it was so cute. And not expensive or anything at all. It was a great buy.
All right, so check out the Primitive Peddler if you're in Galax. Mr. and Mrs. Key, thanks for your hospitality.
Thank you so much.
Really nice sign.
Oh, it is.
Capital Old Time Mountain Music. It's a nice little barber shop. Old Town Barber Shop.
At least it's not Old Town Road.
Don't get me started, please.
Please don't.
Can I?
No.
You get this one time.
I don't like that song.
I mean, I'm not saying sure that anybody likes it, but how can you talk about it and not sing it?
All right, go ahead.
Gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. Gonna ride till I can't no more.
Oh, look at that wood sculpture.
Oh gosh, that's great. What is it? 3 horses, yeah.
Yeah. See, just like that. If you want to make Shane stop singing, just distract him. There's Horton's Supermarket.
All the viewers are thankful for you. The dairy bar, I bet you that's just an institution locally. Things like that always do well.
Yeah, I think so.
Makes me hungry just looking at it. I bet it's got a good milkshake in there.
I'd say so.
Still a little full on banana pudding though.
I was gonna say I'm pretty full on barbecue and banana pudding. Or nanner pudding, as I prefer.
I used to call it cookie pudding because I love the vanilla wafers in it.
Yeah, I love
I didn't know what it's
vanilla
called.
wafers too.
I'd always tell my mom, I want cookie pudding. Informational sign about Galax, another little fiddle. They take their fiddling seriously here, don't they?
They do.
Nothing like the sound of one, too. It's just, either people love it or hate it.
Yeah,
I happen to love it.
I love it too. It took me back to a scene from that movie Cold Mountain, which was about, well, it's supposed to take place in Cold Mountain, North Carolina, and during the Civil War, and how the man played the fiddle for the man that was sick and another man that was dying, because it was just peaceful and it sounded like the mountain home of the boys fighting in the Civil War. It just makes me think of that.
Yeah.
Sounds like home.
I like them when they're cracking and going really fast and positive. That's great, but it's also just something so haunting.
Yeah.
And if you play them with sad music, gosh.
Soothing, though.
It's soothing and powerful, and I just love it. It's a very much underappreciated musical instrument to me. And here to the left is, actually I'll pull through this driveway so you can see it better, the Rex Theater, where they have, we've been told, bluegrass music, I do believe. Right?
Yes. On Fridays and Saturday nights? Is that
Bluegrass
right?
and mountain music, all that kind of stuff, because there's a little bit of difference between them. Yeah, so we've got Blue Ridge Backroads, Fridays at 7 p.m. Rocking the Rex.
Yes.
It's a neat old theater that they've converted. I wish more towns would do that for music venues and stuff. I'm sure the acoustics are amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And again, we're pulling up through.
The Rex Theater is 70 years old, and it seems like the shows that they do on the weekends now are actually on the radio. Listeners as far away as Egypt can listen in to the good old music playing on the weekends now. There's also 475 seats, so they have live listeners as well.
That's a pretty good size.
Yeah. Another beautiful old church there.
It is, and then to the left here, I like seeing this is the woodworking studio. That's a pretty neat thing to have too.
Yeah, it is.
Not something you're going to see in just any old town, is it?
No.
Through here, and you can see right to the right is the Galax Smokehouse. That's where we ate today. Okay, now Melody, we'll put that famous banana pudding to the test here at the smokehouse, the Galax Smokehouse. Let's see what the reaction is. Okay, so it lives up to the name? All right, that's all we need to know.
So good.
A shot of the elementary school here. Give it as many angles as we can give you, I believe.
Yeah. Also a good little overlook of the town here in just a minute.
You can tell they cut some of the mountain out up there.
Yeah, and you can also see a lot of those old factories and industries. And I read that by the 60s, Galax was home to 6 furniture factories, a mirror factory, at least 4 textile companies, 2 large department stores, a lumber company, Carnation Milk, Coca-Cola Bottling Company, and Clover Creamery. So they did have quite a bit of industry back in the 60s.
What the population was back then?
I had seen that a little bit earlier. I'm thinking that it was around 5,000 or so back then.
Even grown since then.
Yeah, the population for Galax had kind of steadily increased, except from 2010 there was a little bit of a dip.
It does seem like there's a lot going on compared to a lot of towns we have in Southwest Virginia, though, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I'd put it on par with like an Abingdon. Well, I don't know too many that are bustling like that.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see it. It makes me so happy to see these older buildings still being used and little shops and stores.
It'd probably been about 15 or 20 years since I'd been to Galax, but it seems busier now than what it was back then.
I thought we'd show you a little bit of just the beauty out here too.
Yeah.
I like showing Maine downtowns, but it's hard to beat the views.
Oh yeah.
It's gorgeous farmland.
Yes, Grayson County is beautiful.
I would be capture a little bit of the drive. Just so beautiful.
It is.
Take
Yeah.
the next right onto
Nice little neighborhood here too. All my family being from Grayson County originally, this reminds me more of going to visit my relatives as a kid. These windy roads, but lush greenery, scenes, and it's very beautiful.
It's a lot of memories, huh?
It does, yeah.
This seems more undamaged, my man, than some places we go to.
It does.
Like you could go back 100 years or 200 years and it wouldn't look that much different.
Right. I always thought about that going to visit my family out in Grayson County. It's just, like you said, it seems more untouched.
Does that say what I think it says?
Camp
Oh,
Zon.
Camp Zion. I thought it said Camp Town. And I was going to go, Camp Town, baby, sing this song.
Doo-dah, doo-dah.
Camp Town racetrack 5 miles long. Doo-dah day. Can you imagine how annoying I am just by myself?
Yeah.
I mean, I do the same stuff. And
I
there's
can't
nobody,
imagine.
there's nobody to put me back and check. At least she'll shut me down or whatever. I just go on singing along. And I don't like me anymore than anybody else does.
I like Camp Town races though.
I do too.
It's a good song.
That was a bad example.
Camp Town.
I've had other annoying things.
Shane's about to wreck us. Oh, doo-dah-day.
You're as safe as a kitten in this car. Alrighty, we hope you enjoyed this look at Galax, Virginia. I had a great time, didn't you?
I did, especially eating and shopping.
Yeah,
What was your favorite part?
all the eating, of course. If you can look at my physique, you can tell that that's always big on my list. But I love the shopping too, and meeting some wonderful people.
Oh yes, definitely so.
And it's a
Loved
beautiful, beautiful city.
It is.
It's it seems like we said before in the video, bustling and booming, and it's got a lot of optimism and a lot of just happy people here. It makes you put you in a good mood.
Yeah, it really does.
And it also puts us in a good mood to eat and shop, right?
Yes, it does. You know what else puts us in a really good mood?
What's that?
When you like our videos,
Exactly.
share them, definitely subscribe.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we will see you on down the road.